Well, this is it. No grander occasion in football, and what a perfect venue befitting the unique circumstances. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here in the commentary box to enjoy the spectacle is Lee Dixon. And we're just moments away from kickoff now in the World Cup final. It's Belgium against Brazil.
Hi Derek, well it's been a long journey for both these teams, hasn't it? It's not been an easy road for them, but all those players out there will be looking forward to this 90 minutes, a cup final, trying to make history for their clubs. The manager will be saying to them, keep your cool, don't make any silly mistakes, and let's see if we can put a trophy in that cabinet. Looking forward to this.
A look then at the starting 11. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
And the match begins. Alderweireld. Vertonghen with it. Axel Witsel. Here's Tielemans. Mertens. Jason Denayer. De Bruyne now. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Fabinho. Now Casemiro. Well, that's a super ball over the top. And there the attack ends for now. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Origi. Ball's gone. De Bruyne. And a creative look about this. And looking towards the back post. And it's gone behind for the corner. Played into the centre of the box. And able to get a body in the way. Takes the shot. Well, just a whisker wide of the post. Not a bad effort at all. Renan Lodi. Now with Diego Carlos. Casemiro. Well, can they be creative from here? Alderweireld. Here's Tielemans. And space to attack. Origi might still be able to do a bit of damage. Emerson. Might be able to set up the chance. Good looking opportunity it is. Must be. On his own with only the keeper to beat, and still he's missed it.
Well, he had one thought, power. He should have thought composure.
Tielemans. Vertonghen with it. Jason Denayer. Jeremy Doku. Here's Tielemans. It looks promising. Eden Hazard waiting to pounce. And they deal with the threat this time. Marquinhos. It's with Fabinho. Casemiro. So a throw in here. Alderweireld. Origi. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And it's a quality pass. Not to be this time. Neymar. And Neymar. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Will they profit from this situation? Eden Hazard waiting to pounce. And still an opportunity. Well, able to survive that attacking push. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Well, the timing a little bit off. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Renan Lodi. Good tackle, it'll be a throw.
Nothing in it, Derek, is there? Just testing each other out. Tactically, it's fascinating. Who will buckle first?
Jason Denayer. Eden Hazard. Hazard. And there's the feed into the box. Vinicius. Fabinho now. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, beaten easily here. Oh, a vital interception. Rafinha. Chance to do damage. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Fired in by Neymar. De Bruyne threading it through. Can he put it away? Hazard! And a goal! The first of the contest.
Well, it's always best to get your nose in front in the final. Really puts the pressure on the opposition. Well, as we look at this again, what they always say, focus on the ball, ensure you strike it cleanly. He's done just that. What a finish.
1-0 then. It is a decent-looking attack here. Not an especially strong challenge. He's in behind. And he struck the post. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Mertens. Alderweireld. Vertonghen with it. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Into the centre by Hazard. Artur. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And the free kick caught cleanly by the keeper. De Bruyne. Hazard. Possession lost, intercepted. How can they find a late leveller? Oh, lovely ball. It could be productive for Casemiro. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Firmino. This could square the game. But no, thanks to the goalkeeper, opportunity not taken.
Well, he's the last line of defence for a reason. The back four looking back, and he saved them.
The delivery from Neymar. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. And the cross is very much on. It did look on for them, but not to be. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. And play halted, free kick given. Oh, can you get your heads around this? Just when we thought it might be done and dusted, it's level again.
Well, the fans were starting to think it was over. Not now. Another twist maybe, Derek?
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. 1 minute remaining. Well, they still have designs on the win. And just like that, they've lost possession. Neymar. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. Trossard. Here's Tielemans. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, good strike! Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection!
Well, as we see, it's a beauty of a free kick. He calmly uses the wall as a guide almost, just to bend it into the net. It's a lovely finish. Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
So there we have it, 2-1. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Can he put it away? And another one! 2 quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box, and he's never going to miss that.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Neymar. Well, he's lost the ball. Torgan Hazard. And now Kevin De Bruyne. This might have potential. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. Casemiro. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Trossard. De Bruyne now. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. And the referee has awarded the free kick. He tried to play advantage, but it wasn't forthcoming. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Fabinho. Renan Lodi. It's with Roberto Firmino. Wonderful chip, superb save.
Well, the keeper gambled coming off his line, but it paid off.
Casemiro. Arthur has it. Roberto Firmino. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Well, sloppy in possession. And the final whistle, the cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. And Lee, memories are being made.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank. Players will always look back at moments like these. These moments where you pick trophies up, you win medals. Absolutely brilliant for this group of players.
Yep, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Well, it's these moments, Derek, when you get your hands on the silverware and that little medal that goes round your neck might seem small now, but you look back at that, show your grandkids. Absolutely superb memories these players will have of this game.
Yes, a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Yeah, it's been a long, old road to get to this point. They're going to celebrate now and certainly celebrate long into the night, I think.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now they savour the moment. And this is really special. Getting to celebrate in front of your own fans, Lee.
Well, it's giving something back. These fans have travelled all over the place following their team. Now they get to join in the celebrations, go into the crowd and give them the cup. That's what I say.
Well, then it might never find its way to the trophy cabinet, Lee. And the match begins. And able to get a body in the way. Takes the shot. Well, just a whisker wide of the post. Not a bad effort at all. Good-looking seek. Opportunity it is. Must be. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. It's Tottenham Hotspur. They face Liverpool and it's coming up live on EA TV next. It is a special place in the world of football. A warm welcome to London, a warm welcome to Wembley. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary on this game is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And with the league season about to begin, we have action coming up from the curtain raiser, the Community Shield. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Liverpool.
Well, these games are about getting players fit, both physically and mentally, but there's also trophies to be won. Community Shield, tick that box. I've won that a couple of times. I've also lost it a couple of times as well. It should be a cracker, Derek, that's for sure.
Over it comes. Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Robertson. Aubameyang at the ready. Oh, denied once more. It was a nearly moment as it came back off the woodwork, but the goalkeeper has it now.
Massive relief from the goalkeeper. He stood and watched, and then it ended up in his hands.
Well, the focus on many of the back pages coming into today's game, very much on him, facing his former club, facing his past, Lee. That's not always straightforward.
Yeah, Derek, it's a funny old day. It can be a day to remember, a joyous day when everything clicks. You get a good reception from the fans that once loved you, or it can be hostile, you play terribly.
Can they trouble the opposition this time? Must take the lead here. Can they slot it home? Applying vigorous pressure. Tremendous block. Space and time for the cross. Good physical play. Henderson. And with the goalkeeper. Reguilon. On to De Jong. Valverde. Foden. And Tottenham struggling to keep the ball. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Joe Gomez. Henderson. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Chance to run at them. Can he give them the lead? Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Now potential danger. Well, he had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Salah. Dembele. It's with Dybala. Chance here. Well, he did his job defensively. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Jota. That strong play here on the shielding front. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Could it be? Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Got blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
The first half here comes to an end. And the second half underway. Liverpool looking to build upon a largely positive first half showing. Fabinho. Henderson has it. Diogo Jota. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Dembele. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, I know many journalists have been all over this story, and it is now official. Nabil Fekir has completed his move to Arsenal, Lee.
Yeah, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it, Derek? I think he'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have a real impact from the off.
And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Liverpool facing Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Can they square the game? And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up.
Well, as we see this again, Derek, Bobby Charlton used to say, pass the ball into the net. And that's exactly what he did there. Really lovely finish.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Using his strength to shield the ball. Henderson. Ball has gone forward, and Aubameyang is waiting for it. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. De Jong. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Opportunity it is. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Versailles. That's well blocked. And time for the change now. He's driven in the corner. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Robertson. And here's Ndombele. Crossing opportunity. Not really the ideal clearance. Chance to take the lead. Takes it on. The net is steering him in the face. And a goal at the second time of asking. But the keeper has let his team down.
Oh, Derek, it's a blooper. Really poor from the keeper. He won't want to see this again. It's a fumble, you have to say, and he's punished.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. And fed forwards. Well, it all counts for naught. And the referee says corner kick. And now the delivery. Crossed into the penalty area. Throw in here for Spurs. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. And a very good challenge. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Tottenham Hotspur taking on Liverpool.
Well, that should be a really interesting matchup. Atmosphere, I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Andrew Robertson. Using his physical strength to shield it. In towards Salah. And the problem not completely solved. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, as we see again, Derek, it's quite simple. Keep the ball, don't give it away. It's a terrible clearance, and after that, they're under pressure and they never recover. Bad goals give away.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. 1 minute remaining. Beautifully weighted ball. It could be. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, able to survive that attacking push. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. A delivery from Salah here. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And full time, most satisfying, a victory in the curtain raiser to the season.
Well, a trophy, Derek, is a trophy, and they've deserved that today, played very well. They won't mind it's pre-season at all.
Not in the slightest. Two clubs with tradition at their very core, and it's rarely dull when Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur lock horns. We have all the action for you live coming up next, right here on EA TV. Well, the rain has been lashing down in the build-up to the game, and it's still lashing down here at Anfield. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And there are few more enjoyable days on the football calendar than opening day in the Premier League. It is Liverpool up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, thank you, Derek. Brilliant atmosphere here today. All that hard slog in pre-season, all aim for this game. First game of the season, all that preparation is for this. It's for this 90 minutes. Focus on it, get the 3 points, move on to the next one. Looking forward to it.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence. Tanguy Ndombele plays with Jordan Henderson in the centre of the pitch. And they line up with just the ones. Can they forge ahead? Well, oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, let's have a look at that replay. As a defender, all the defenders in the box, you've got to be a pessimist. You've got to expect something bad to happen. It's back off the keeper, and now it's in the back of the net.
Well, back underway here. How will Spurs reply to that setback? Foden. Ndombele. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Foden. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Lee.
Well, Derek, whilst the occasion for him is a nice one, and there'll be lots of smiley faces surrounding you when you meet old friends, etc., I can tell you, those smiley faces, every single one of them will want you to have a nightmare and fall flat on your face when the game starts. It could be a tricky day for him today.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Ndombele. Not much time to make up his mind. Ruben Diaz. Steven Bergwijn. Tremendous ball played through, and he's in the clear. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Foden. And the pass could do damage. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. A decisive clearance it was. Foden. De Jong. Excellent defending. There's been a goal in the Chelsea match. Alan McInally with the details.
It's a goal for Cardiff City. 30 minutes played, 1-1.
Many thanks, Alan. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Oh, it's a big chance, it really is. He's in the right position, but then he just fluffs his lines.
Versailles. Well, big news. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alan McInally.
It's a penalty for Southampton. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. He steps up to take it. Goalkeeper. Oh, power. No chance for goalkeeper. 36 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, Liverpool will be happy if it stays like this. Still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before their half-time cup of tea, it's important you keep your concentration.
How about the cross? Reguilon. On to De Jong. And they have possession again. And breaking at pace with menace. Can they take advantage of the situation? Liverpool pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. Fired over by Henderson. No more time left. First half is over here at Anfield. Well, the ball is moving again. Spurs trailing going into the second half. Can they summon the right response? Dybala. Can they square the game? And with the goalkeeper. Versalco. Considerable transfer speculation in recent times, and now it has emerged, Lee, that Manchester United have got their man.
Well, it's a reported fee of around £110 million. Definitely worth that sort of money in my...
Opportunity it is. Saved, but still a chance. And foiled by Van Dijk. Well, an opportunity from the corner kick for Spurs to get right back into the game. Here it is now, a substitution. Played into the centre of the box. It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
Versalco. Henderson has it. Henderson. Good-looking ball. The delivery from Salah here. Thumped clear. Good bit of pressing. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, Diogo Jota heavily involved in the first half. Lee, always keen to get your assessment.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a...
Oh, it might be. Not out of the woods yet. Threat over for now, it seems. And a substitution in the offing. Alexander-Arnold, and the cross into the middle. Well, thumped clear. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And Mohamed Salah now. Fabinho. Now can they make something happen? Thiago distributing shrewdly. It's still alive. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, he knows putting his team 2 up would have been a big, big move in this game.
Well, terrific action coming up for you from the UEFA Super Cup here on EA TV. It's Spurs against Wolfsburg.
Yeah, every player's dream to play in a cup final. All that hard work paid off for...
This could level it. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. And news of a goal in the Brentford game. Alan McInally has the details.
It's another goal for Southampton. 74 minutes played. 4-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Ball lost by Liverpool. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Liverpool facing Aston Villa.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
Thumped clear.
Well, it must be really great for these Liverpool players to hear this crowd. They're really helping them to see this game out.
Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And continues his run. And options in the centre. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And 5 minutes to go. Getting news of a goal in the Chelsea game. Alan?
It's a second goal for Cardiff City. 3 minutes remain. 3-2.
Thank you, Alan McInally. And Thiago. Well, spot on with that challenge. Not much time to make up his mind. Alert defending. This could be it. And it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really lovely through ball. And then the brute force and guile in equal amounts sets up the chance to score. And he doesn't disappoint, does he?
So 2-0 now. 1 minute remaining. So the final whistle has sounded, and not the result Tottenham fans were hoping for. Lee, what did you make of it all? They were two of Europe's foremost club sides last season, winners of the Champions League and Europa League respectively. Now they lock horns with the Super Cup at stake. It's Tottenham Hotspur, they take on Wolfsburg, and it's live on EA TV. And we are ready to go just about. Millions of viewers from all around the world are tuning in for the Super Cup decider. My name is Derek Ray here on the commentary position. I'm joined by Lee Dixon, and with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're inching ever closer to kick-off time. It is Tottenham Hotspur, and they face Wolfsburg.
Well, the Super Cup final reward for the two teams that win the major trophies in Europe, the Europa League and the Champions League. The match off tonight, I'm really looking forward to this one, Derek.
There to win it back. And so the starting lineup for Wolfsburg. The vastly experienced Belgian Koen Casteels will be in goal. Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Maximilian Philipp. Can they create something from here? It needs an accurate cross. Well, body in the way. Foden. Frankie de Jong. Alexander-Arnold. It's with Dybala. Foden. Oh, he's through here. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Brozovic. In position here to protect them. He's got to score! A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out, and what a brilliant way to do it.
Kimpembe. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, the stats don't lie. Tottenham certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession here. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult.
He's in here. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Out of play, and a Spurs throw-in forthcoming. Will he play it in? Excellent ball towards the front post. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Poor pass under no real pressure. And the danger is averted. Well read to win possession back. Foden. Oh, wasteful from Spurs. Brozovic. And Philipp. Philipp! Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he's scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
And it's Maximilian Philipp. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Dybala. And the counter-attack is on, options available. And threading it forward. Can he put it away? Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Ruben Diaz. So half-time it is in this battle for Super Cup supremacy. One team excelling, the other flounderingly. And the second half in this UEFA Super Cup tussle is underway here. Good strength to keep the ball. Spurs get the advantage from the referee. Reguilon. Steven Bergwijn. Dybala. And he's through here. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Excellent vision from Dybala. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay. The timing of the run gets him behind the defenders, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Opportunity in the wide area. Played into the box. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Reguilon. It's with Bergwijn. There to win it back. An alert piece of defending. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Opportunity here. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. This is looking threatening. Dembele. Well, it could be on for him here. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. And space for them here on the flank. Wilson Manafa. That's a well-struck pass. And Philip. Well, strongly fisted away. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Inside the last quarter of an hour. Guilavogui. A bit sloppy in possession. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, let me tell you this, creating and scoring goals is the hardest thing to do on a football pitch. Tottenham have ticked all the boxes for me in that department. Lovely to watch. And look, the players have all got smiles on their faces. We love to see that.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Real chance. Couldn't keep it. Coman. Dembele. An awful lot of green space to run into. It needs an accurate cross. Coman. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, we see it again, Derek. There's all ways of scoring a goal. Laces, outside of the foot. On this occasion, he uses his instep. It's a really, really good finish.
And the final whistle, the cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. And Lee, memories are being made.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank. Players will always look back at moments like these. These moments when you pick trophies up, you win medals. Absolutely brilliant for this group of players.
Yep, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. Hello, a warm welcome, and this is the scene here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Newcastle United.
Yeah, great to be here. How lucky are we, Derek? We get paid for this. Astonishing, really. Looking forward to a fabulous game. I'm sure the fans are too. Should be great.
Baumgartner. Joelinton. Defensive efficiency personified. Coman. It's with Dybala. Dembele. Given away by Spurs. Well, he's always been an entertainer, Paulo Dybala, but a producer on the pitch as well. Lee, what should we look out for?
Well, yeah, when defenders look who they're playing against, they always look at the goals. 2 goals in his last previous game. He's certainly a threat to them today.
Cross-fired over. News coming through of a goal in the Leeds United match. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Chelsea. 14 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Might be a chance here. That's excellent defending following the cross. So the corner played into the box and strongly fisted away. Emil Kraft. On to Almiron. Joelinton. Well read to ease the pressure. Alexander-Arnold. And the ball's gone. Emil Kraft. Jonathan Tah has it. Christensen. Dembele. Dembele. And this time, it's in. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Dembele. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. He's using his strength to good effect. Joelinton. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. No, high-quality defending. Foden. Good visualisation and execution. Is it going to be? And another one! 2 quick goals! Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout?
Well, here's the replay, Derek. I love a ball into the box, you know that. It's a beauty. And then it's probably the easiest tap-in he will ever get. Lovely stuff.
It's going their way, 2-0. Amadou Haidara. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Now this could really lift spirits. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
And news coming through of a goal in the Leeds United match. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. 42 minutes played, 2-0.
Many thanks, Alan.
Newcastle really controlling possession, but it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear-cut chances. You sense they need to pick up the pace a little, start utilising the wide areas more. The back line's doing a decent job. Hopefully the forwards can do that as well.
Good-looking ball. Good movement. That's well blocked. No more time left. That is it for the first half here at the home of Tottenham. The two teams have switched around And are ready now for the second half. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And that's an important intervention. Alexander-Arnold. Phil Foden now. Well, real excitement in the air on the transfer front prior to the game, and it has emerged, Lee, that Barcelona have been successful.
OK, Derek, I'm going to say this slowly. £200 million or around that figure. You should be getting a world superstar for that. This lad is all of that and more. Top footballer.
And a fine cross. And a bit short with the clearance. Dembele. Chance for Dybala. Oh, a smart stop. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Over it comes. Well, no end product. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. Dybala. And crossed in the direction of the back post. It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. And firing it into the area. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
Hayden. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Spurs taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
Foden. It's with Dybala. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Hayden. Baumgartner. News coming through of a goal in the Leeds United match. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Chelsea. 68 minutes played. 3-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Almost unbelievably, he's kept it out.
Well, I'm not sure how he's reached that. Just look at the stretch on that. A brilliant save.
And over comes the corner. You could see he was feeling the pressure, but gave it a go anyway. Not close, though.
Well, it was definitely worth the chance. Just got the technique a little bit off.
Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Newcastle United facing Aston Villa.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Martins. Dybala. Excellent block. Committed challenge. 15 minutes remaining. Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. Steven Bergwijn. It's with Dybala. Gelson Martins. The inside route looks promising, attending to his defensive chores. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Good-looking move, this. Gelson Martins. Played into the centre. Oh, just over the bar. Seemed to catch it with the top of his head. Good opportunity, that. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Wilson, that's not a bad ball. Well, mopping up defensively, but it can't get through. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Gelson Martins. Possession given away, unfortunately. And the referee blows his whistle. It's full time here, and Spurs have prevailed. Lee, your assessment?
Well, you have to say...
West London meets North London. Two sides who certainly know their history. Stay tuned and we'll bring you all the action live from Stamford Bridge as Chelsea face Spurs. Well, it's a damp, soggy scene here in West London. The venue for this game is Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Chelsea up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, great to be here. How lucky are we, Derek? We get paid for this. Astonishing, really. Looking forward to a fabulous game. I'm sure the fans are too. Should be great.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea. James Tarkowski plays alongside Toby Alderweireld in central defence. And the focal point in attack today, Timo Werner. Doing well to keep possession. Portu. In position. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Well, a milestone game for the manager last time out. He hit the 100 mark in terms of career victories, Lee.
Well, Derek, you know, immediately after acknowledging the century, he'll have been thinking about win number 101 and then 102. Where they're going to come from. That's what winners do. Never satisfied, always pushing the boundaries.
It all went to plan for Tottenham Hotspur in the last game against Newcastle United. How will they fare on this occasion, Lee?
Well, a pretty easy 2-0 home win in their last game. No win for me today. I'm going for a draw.
There's a slide rule pass. It has to be. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And he's fired over the corner. And just narrowly wide in the end. Pulisic. Attacking possibilities for... And he's broken free. Takes the shot. In it goes. The goal for 1-0. And that changes the dynamic.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
And so the action continues. Will there be a response from Tottenham now? There needs to be. Alexander-Arnold. Dybala. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Not giving him a moment's peace. Dembele. Dybala. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. And up for grabs off the keeper. And problem solved for now.
Well, everybody, including myself, is asking how that didn't go in.
And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up.
Well, we can take another look at this now, and he's connected so well with it, generated a lot of power, and the keeper just can't react in time, look.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out, one apiece. And they need to get tighter. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Coman. Frankie de Jong. Dybala. Çalhanoğlu. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Given away by Chelsea. And fed forwards. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. Alderweireld. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Çalhanoğlu. Dybala. Given away by Tottenham. Right, I'm hearing there's been a goal at Turf Moor. Alan McInally can provide the details. Alan.
It's a second goal for Leeds United. 48 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. An alert intervention. A really intense pressure applied. Conte. Werner. And Kai Havertz. Havertz! Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Pulisic. A really effective shielding. Well, it didn't worry the keeper.
Well, Derek, just look at those stats. Not created enough chances. They really haven't. They need to up the tempo, put the pressure on, then they should win this game.
There's been a goal in the Burnley game. Alan McInally can tell us more.
It's a goal for Burnley. 57 minutes played. 2-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. We've been wondering if this might happen. Well, it is going to happen. The transfer's gone through. Paul Pogba has completed his move to Inter.
Well, Derek, I've heard the fee's around £75 million. That's the type of money you have to pay for quality these days. The market's gone a little bit mad. Are you wasting your money? I'd say not. Top player.
Coman. Oh, he's given the ball away. Timo Werner. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Steven Bergwijn. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Aston Villa.
Yeah, that looks a great match-up, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Spurs to make a personnel switch now. 15 minutes remaining. Çalhanoğlu. And we can bring you news of a goal now in the match at Old Trafford. Here's Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Manchester United. 78 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Still level, but Chelsea on the attack near the end. And a poor ball. Havertz. And Pulisic has it. Well, not hard to read that pass. Çalhanoğlu. Dybala. Well read to win possession back. He's in with a chance. Oh, what a timely save with the match level.
Yeah, that looked like the winner, Derek. No one else in sight, but the keeper had other ideas.
Çalhanoğlu. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Spurs still on the attack with the minutes ticking away. Can they find a winner? Careless in possession. And that will be all for this game. A story of parity in the end. No winner. All eyes on Ousmane Dembele. 3 goals in his last 3 games. He's in sparkling form. We'll have the action on EA TV. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue. A warm welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Tottenham Hotspur facing Burnley.
Yeah, the talking is over, the game plans are set. Now it's up to the players to go out and earn their corn. There's nothing the managers can do once the first whistle goes. I think, Derek, we're in for a cracker.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Davinson Sanchez plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. And the main striker is Paulo Dybala. A goal has been scored at St Mary's. Alan McInally with the details.
It's a goal for Watford. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
Many thanks, Alan. And he's through here. Surely. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Well, he keeps going. Sebastian Villa. Can they find a gap in the defence? Well, they might be onto something. He's managed to get in behind. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here's the replay, and what a ball that is to put him through. And he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
Even Steven, 1 apiece in this match. I understand there's been a goal in the West Ham match. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for West Ham United. 70 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Frankie de Jong. Dybala. De Jong. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Dybala. Well, the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. Villa. And taken away. Foden. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Committed challenge. Carter Vickers. Sebastian Villa. Lowton. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, news of a goal at the Amex Stadium. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Heung-min Son. That's his second today. He was in the right place at the right time to guide the ball home. 32 minutes played, 3-0.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date.
Well, Tottenham enjoying the bulk of possession here, but really possession doesn't score your goals. You need to be a little bit more forceful in front of goal. They need to get the shots away.
Dybala. Keeping the ball moving. Coman. But it can't get through. Being pressed hard. Bad pass. Coman. Top-class defending. Inigo Martinez. And a creative look about this. And a good-looking ball. Simple stop, really, for ter Stegen. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Villa. Denis Turic. No more time left. That is it for the first half here at the home of Tottenham. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Charlie Taylor. And news coming through from one of the other matches. It's a penalty award, Alan McInally.
It's a penalty for Manchester United. He's put the ball down on the spot.
Must take the lead here. De Jong. Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Lee.
Well, Derek, I've heard the fee's around £75 million. That's the type of money you have to pay for quality these days. The market's gone a little bit mad. Are you wasting your money? I'd say not. Top player.
Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Cardiff City.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there.
Will he find the net? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball. And because he's on his own, he collects himself, and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper.
So back in business, and it's Spurs in front here. And we're going to bring you an update now from the London Stadium where a goal has been scored. Alan McInally will tell us more.
It's a second goal for West Ham United. 58 minutes played.
This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Once again, the sides are level. This is a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Well, we're sorry for interrupting you there, Alan. Just to confirm, West Ham did score in that match, and they hold the aces presently, leading 2-1. Careless in possession. Dybala. Defended well. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Burnley facing Aston Villa.
Well, that should be a really interesting matchup. Atmosphere, I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Receiving news of a goal in the Brighton match, Alan McInally. And he's made headway. Gives it a go. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Apologies to Alan McInally for having to cut him off in full flight. To confirm, Manchester United have scored in that match, and a thumping advantage, currently standing at 5-1. Frankie de Jong. It's with Kingsley Coman. Good tackle taken away. Gaetano Castrovilli. And it's with Inigo Martinez. Well, that ball looks promising. Plenty of forward momentum here. But can they... And the keeper able to hold on to it. De Jong. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
Well, with a narrow lead and the clock ticking, it's easy for the Tottenham players to lose concentration. Asking the referee how long to go, looking over at the bench. Staying focused is a skill.
Coman. Steven Bergwijn. Crossing into the middle. And cleared away. Can he finish them off? And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
Inside the final 5 minutes now. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. It's been aimed towards the front post. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Scott McTominay. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. They've regained possession. And there goes the final whistle. The overall story is a happy one for Tottenham because they get the 3 points lead.
Yeah,
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box for complete coverage is Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League. The group stage and match day 1. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Dinamo Zagreb up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start. Or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Well, appeared to be on the cusp of being booked, but got away with that one. And the keeper takes charge and dealing with the free kick. A team win. It's with Josip Misic. And space for them here on the flank. Delivering it into the box. Well read to win possession back. Well, match day one in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at, can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. The opening goal of the game then. That's a good-looking ball. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Mario Gavranovic. And there to intervene. Steven Bergwijn. This is Coman. Foden. It's with Dybala. Oh, big chance. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, when you come to a game, you want to see skill like this. It's absolutely brilliant dribbling. The defender, he's all over the place. What a goal.
So 2-0 now. A change to the scoreline I'm hearing at the Bay Arena. A goal there, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Villarreal. 20 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Misic. Showing a real will to win the ball.
Well, it was an incredible campaign, wasn't it? It's hard enough to win the Champions League, but to go on and repeat that success is really, really difficult. But they are a massive club, big expectations, top players. They need a bit of luck along the way. They certainly had some of that last season, but you expect them to go deep into this competition. Can they go all the way, though?
De Jong. Dybala. Simple save, really. Dembele. A real opening now. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Throw-ins given. Coman. Dybala. Phil Foden now. Dembele. And he did well to cut it out. Mario Gavranovic. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Getting in there to take it away. Dybala. And plenty of room in the wide area. And making the move to the inside. Really good challenge. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Using his strength to shield the... Great opportunity! Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, there's a sound reason why we're highlighting Paulo Dybala, really enjoying himself on the pitch.
Well, he knows where the goal is, he really does. Goals flying in all over the place. He's calm in front of it. Goalie's nightmare.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Reguilón. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Steven Bergwijn. Wonderfully weighted pass. Paulo Dybala waiting. Now he must get it out of there. Able to get his body in the way. Well, news coming through of a penalty. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a penalty for Villarreal. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. He steps up to take it. Oh, he's hit the post and it's come back out. What a chance missed. 52 minutes played. It remains 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Out of play, and a Spurs throw-in forthcoming. Coman.
Well, the stats don't lie. Tottenham certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession here. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
Will it be? Oh, it's gone in! And you have to feel for him now. It will go down as an own goal.
Well, let's have a look at that again. All defenders look away. Nobody likes to see this. It's poor, you have to say, but it's important now that he puts his head back on and starts to concentrate on the rest of the game.
Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. And let's join Alan McInally, because I understand there's been a goal in the Leverkusen game. Alan.
It's a second goal for Villarreal. 61 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Well, they no longer have the ball. Barcelona have been very busy on the transfer front. The contract situation ironed out, and he could be available very soon, Lee.
Well, I've heard the fee, Derek's around £130 million. That type of money, you expect to be getting quality. You're definitely getting that with this lad. Make no mistake, he can add real value.
Kimpembe. Davinson Sanchez. On the ball, Reguilon. Frankie de Jong. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Dembele. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. And taken away. And space for them here on the flank. And there's been a goal at the Bayer Arena. Let's hear all about it from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Bayer Leverkusen. 75 minutes played, 2-1.
Many thanks, Alan. Now can they counter clinically? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Takes the shot. Oh, tremendous block. Alexander-Arnold. Coman. Coman. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Cross towards Kingsley Coman, waiting at the far post. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, we can see it again here. What a lovely inviting cross into the danger area that was. And then he does well to read the flight of the ball, doesn't he? Just cushions it beyond the keeper in the end. And that seems to catch him off guard. Nice finish.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Targets available, cross comes in. And the danger is averted. Sanchez. Coman. Steven Bergwijn. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And a significant block following. And that is full time in this game. Spurs claim maximum points from their initial fixture in this Champions League season.
Well, it's everything you want